We are going to talk about empirical and molecular formula. So, first of all, we are going to talk about what is empirical formula. So, empirical formula shows the simplest whole number ratio of an atom of each element in the compound. It does not show us the actual number of atoms in a molecule. Okay. For example, the molecular formula for uh, water is H2. Empirical formula is the same because we cannot simplify that. Okay. CO2, yes, that would be again the same because we cannot simplify CO2. Okay, that is a basic smallest value. C6H12O6. Now the empirical formula, the ratio between them, that carbon is 1, hydrogen is 2, and oxygen is 1. Okay, so we will write CH2O. So if I multiply this with all of them with 6, it will give me, if I multiply all of them with 6, it will give me H12O6. So I will simplify, divide all of them with 6, so that will give CH2O. Okay. Now what about C2H6? Okay, so if I divide C2H6 by 2, that will give us CH3. Okay, that is a empirical formula. Empirical formula is the simplest ratio between the atoms. Okay, next example is also, you can see N2O4. So N2O4, if I take 2 common from here, so that will become 2 into NO2. So that is the simplest form we can write. So that is called empirical formula. Okay, the molecular formula shows the actual number of atoms each element in one mole. Okay, for example, water is simply H2O, carbon dioxide CO2, glucose is C6H12O6. Empirical formula gives us a simple ratio, whereas molecular formula just show the actual compound. Okay, ethane is C2H6. What is the difference between the empirical and molecular formula? Empirical formula is a simple ratio of atom, whereas molecular formula is the actual number of atoms. May not represent the actual molecule. Okay, represent one complete molecule. Okay, that is the difference. Always a simplest form can be simplified to empirical formula. Okay, so formula relationship. Molecular formula is simply is equal to empirical formula into n. Okay, so n is the value that we take common. Okay, uh, for example, that is CH2. Okay, and if n is 2, that will become C2H4. That will become molecular formula, and that is the empirical formula of that compound. Okay, now now what are the steps to find empirical formula? So write the mass or percentages of each element. Okay, and convert them into the moles. How we convert them? Moles is equal to mass over AR. Okay, divide all the mole value by the smallest number of moles. Okay, divide all the moles with the smallest number of moles. If important, multiply to obtain a whole number. Write an empirical formula. Okay, and steps to find molecular formula. Find the empirical formula. Okay, calculate the empirical formula mass, EFM. So n is equal to molecular mass over divided by EFM, and multiply every subscript in empirical formula by n. Now we will see example. Now the composition is 40% of is oxygen, carbon 6.7% is hydrogen, and 53.3% is oxygen. So what is the AR value of carbon? That is 12. So we will divide 40% divided by 12, that is 3.33. Now what is the hydrogen? Hydrogen is 6.7%, and the AR value is, atomic number is 1. So that is 6.7. Okay. And oxygen is 53.3, divided by oxygen AR is 16. So that is also 3.33. Now step 2 is divide by the smallest number. Smallest number is 3.33. So when we divide 3.33 by 3.33, that will give us 1. Okay, carbon is 1, and hydrogen is 6.7 divided by 3.33, that is round about 2, oxygen is 3.33 divided by 3.33, that is 1. So the empirical formula for this compound is CH2O. CH2O, yes. Now, how we can find the molecular formula? Okay. First, we will find the empirical mass, empirical formula mass. So there is one carbon, two hydrogen, and one oxygen. So 12 Ar is of carbon, 2 is for hydrogen, and 16 because there are two hydrogens. So 16, that will give us 30 empirical mass number. Okay. Now what we have to do? N is equal to N is equal to molecular mass, that is 180 divided by 30, and that will give us 6. Okay. Now we will multiply every CH2O with 6. So that will give us what? That will give us C6H12O6. So molecular formula is C6H12O6. That's all about it.